Oh,
What are they?
England and Ireland? Was it?
Highlands.
Highland. Oh, wow.
Oh, I thought
The
you
Hi-
said
the
Ireland.
Highlands.
England.
Oh.
And Ireland. All right, I got one.
Yeah, that should be easy now.
Who's with me?
Yeah, got it.
Okay, ready?
3,
3,
2,
2, 1. Scotland.
Scotland.
Yay!
Hey,
Yeah.
Mm.
you could see the process.
How the sausage is made.
That's right.
You
All right.
say Scotland?
All
Yeah.
right. Should we
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Oh.
Thank you, Five.
Thank you, 5.
Don't ride my ass, Five.
Wow. A little harsh, isn't it?
Just because it's wide doesn't mean there's room for everybody. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I got 1 million of them. Calories, that is.
Are we doing another? Or you want to do something else?
You know, Alex doesn't like 99. I think it's a great energizer.
Oh,
What?
that takes my energy right away.
Saps your energy, then it's a bad idea. But I'm thinking of a word that rhymes with horn.
Michael? Oh,
Go ahead.
Is it something you find on a cob?
No, I'm not thinking of a corn.
are you thinking of a very common Norwegian name?
No, I'm not thinking of Bjorn.
Are you thinking of the famous late actor whose first name was Rip?
I'm not thinking of Torn.
Are you thinking of the way many people are getting through the pandemic
Uh,
online?
I'm not thinking of porn.
Are you thinking of how sad they feel at their guilt once they use the porn?
I am thinking of forlorn.
Oh, wow.
It's up to you, Mark.
Yes. I'm thinking of a word that rhymes with juice.
Are you thinking of the majestic swamp elk?
I am not thinking of moose.
Are you thinking of the first name of the actor from Die Hard?
I'm not thinking of Bruce.
Are you thinking of the majestic sky badger?
Badger?
That goes honk honk.
Oh, I am not thinking of a goose.
That is awesome.
Badger of the sky.
It's like
Badger
the
of
French
the sky.
translation.
Are you thinking of a Greek god that every time he looked down from Mount Olympus and saw a lady, he couldn't help himself?
I am not thinking of Zeus.
Are you thinking of the opposite of something being very tight?
Not thinking of loose.
Fair enough.
Are you thinking of a color that I've never been sure of the actual shade of?
I'm pretty sure I'm not thinking of puce.
Okay.
Oh, I was
Are you thinking of the other color that I'm not actually sure what the shade is?
I am not thinking of chartreuse.
Are you thinking of that thing I'm shaking when I'm shaking my moneymaker?
I'm not thinking of your caboose.
Oh.
Are you thinking of that which water might run down in a slanted fashion?
I'm not thinking of sluice.
Are you thinking about how the animals came onto the ark in pairs of?
I'm not thinking of 2x2s.
I don't know. You know, I tuned out for a second, so maybe this has been asked, but are you thinking about an author whose real name was Ted?
Oh, I know that one.
You a children's author?
Oh, I'm not thinking of Dr. Seuss.
Are you thinking of the kind of evergreen that we use for Christmas trees sometimes?
I'm not thinking of a spruce.
Are you thinking
And
of the
guess
thing
what?
if I'm
We will never know.
Oh no!
We will never know because it's 8 o'clock. Mark, let us have an appropriate flourish. And welcome, one and all the hundreds and thousands of people out there. So glad you dropped by to see us here at the Mopco Improv Theater and houses around the Capital Region. Tonight, it's Saturday night. This is Mopco, and this is the improvised blockbuster. Now, sometimes I drag this all out and I bring on the cast one at a time and so forth and so on, but I'm so excited. I don't want to waste time that way. Cast, come on out here. Let's see everybody. Oh, yeah, there's Walt Paticki, there's Alex Timmis, Matthew Brom, Sam Gorenstein, Mark S. Merritt on the keys, Jen Lavenhar, and I am your humble servant, Mr. Michael Burns. Improvised blockbuster, you say? Well, what could that possibly mean? We don't know. Maybe, Alex Timmis, you can tell people a little bit about what you think that means.
Oh, well, I'm thinking of, that popcorn movie, that thing that you see in the trailer for in that other movie that you're like,
Yeah.
I want to leave this movie right now. I want it to be summer to see that movie.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. And then you wonder the whole time, like you really enjoy it, but you wonder if an usher is going to come and like kick your butt because you're in the wrong movie, right?
What?
Is that just me?
It might be.
Oh, I thought
I've not temporally left that movie to be in the next one and haven't paid for that ticket. I'm still there, but imagining that I want to be there.
Oh no! See, I just go.
Oh,
Right.
but if
But
you're
it
seeing the
hasn't
trailer,
come out yet, Michael.
yeah.
Stolen money from the mouths of all the children of all the people.
Don't you guys? Wait a minute. You guys aren't able to just pass through time and space, and
Oh,
No.
that.
it
Yeah.
only works at Bowtie Cinema.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were talking about ripping off the theater. Yeah.
No.
bringing the candy
I
in,
paid
sure.
for a ticket. I'm sitting here. It's Thursday night, say, June 5th, for example. I see the trailer, and I go, boom, and it's December 3rd, and it's a Tuesday, and there I am.
I'm
watching-
sorry, I thought a show was supposed to be happening here.
Okay, Walt, what do you think this improvised blockbuster ought to be like tonight? Is there something you'd like to, you know what? Walt could be a real pain in the ass sometimes, but we're going to pretend we all get along just for the heck of it.
I'm
Yeah,
so glad I
Walt,
don't hear inner monologues.
is there anything you'd like to ask for? Folks who are experiencing this in the chat might want to give us a suggestion here and there. What do you think?
That would be nice.
I would love that.
Okay. So, Walt, what would you like to ask for?
For what kind of wonderful thing we want to do?
Yeah, just a suggestion for you to work with.
I would like to know what, for my character, what is the deleted scene that was really important to my character that was deleted from the film, so now he doesn't make sense.
Uh-oh.
What is the
There, that's better.
Yeah, that was weird.
The site. Okay, so Walt wants to know deleted scene
Yeah.
that your character
Yeah,
was
like
in.
in Aliens, Ripley had a daughter who died of old age before she got back to Earth, but it's only in the director's cut.
Wow.
Oh,
Anybody else have any? I don't know if anybody's going to answer us, but I hope somebody will. Anybody else have any requests for our YouTube audience about what you might want to help inform your improvised blockbuster movie tonight?
My character has a secret, nearly paralyzing fear, like, Indiana Jones and the snakes. So what is my character afraid of to the point of paralysis?
Awesome. Anybody else?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Sam.
Oh, I was going to ask, my character needs to redeem himself, or at the very least wants to redeem himself from something, and this may or may not have to play into the plot. This may be just a secret thing known to the character, or it may, I don't know. But what does my character want to redeem himself from?
Awesome. Anybody else?
I would like a piece of technology popular in the 80s or 90s that is no longer useful.
an outdated
Yeah.
piece of tech.
In the 80s or 90s, so I'm familiar
Oh,
with it.
from 80s. 80s, you know, I always want to put an apostrophe, and it is not correct to put an apostrophe there. All right. Who's left? Alex, what would you like to know about?
Yeah, you know, I've been hearing some like redemption things. I want to know what is the philosophy that drives this villainous character?
Oh, a villainous, the philosophy drives a villainous character. Yes. Okay, well, we're getting some stuff rolling in right now.
Mikey, you need one? Are you going to get one or no?
Oh, yeah, you know what? Michael wants to know what his character is oddly fascinated by.
Pornhub.
Yeah. Mark, anything from you?
That's common.
I'd like a number between 1 and 12, and I'll tell you what it means once we get the number.
Secret.
Of course you
music
will.
Things.
It's like a human Sudoku. I don't even know what that means. I've never played one.
I just typed ONE and then numerals 1, 2. That's really annoying. Okay, so Roger Missoula responded 7, and he just beat you, Cat Coppet. Sorry about that. We got a lot of suggestions already. So,
Circle of sevens.
Walt, the deleted scene that was really instrumental to your character was the confession in the bar. That was a big one.
Hey.
And Jen, you have a paralyzing fear of strangers. Sam, I'm not. I think you have to, Sam. I think you have to make this make sense for you.
Okay, yeah.
The chase scene in the restroom trip.
Oh, yeah. I got to redeem myself.
You got to
from the
redeem
chase scene
yourself.
in the restroom.
You got to redeem yourself from that. Matthew Brom, pager.
Got it.
Yeah. Sorry, Walkman was good too, but that's the way it is. Alex Timmis, life sucks, man.
Life sucks, man.
Life, not man. That I added man.
Oh.
Worst
Life
adventure
sucks.
ever.
Life sucks. And you could add to that. This is up to you because it's a separate suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of like the way they flow together. You can't make everyone unhappy.
Okay.
All right. Oh. And I am. I am oddly fascinated by floor mats. And let me tell you something right now, Peter. I am. And someday I'll explain why. But that's just perfect. I think the only thing we're lacking, should we get a title, or perhaps should we get like a genre, decade? What works for you guys? I mean, we know there's a villain.
There's a villain.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We all got our thingy.
Oh, keep that to yourself, buddy.
Well, you know, money shot.
Yeah.
Saying.
You know,
dear.
I
there
don't
is,
know what that means. It's like Sudoku, right?
it's we'll
Different Japanese word.
We were getting a
Well-
title, correct? Is that what we were
That's
doing?
that was what was
you
happening.
know, Walt is really scaring me tonight. Actually, I have to tell you that because he's already out of control, and we haven't even really started.
I'm feeling really good about tonight.
So, a
good
title.
energy here.
A title. Could we have our loyal and wonderful audience just a title that will wrap all this together in a beautiful thing? At which point, I will do a little bit of my Alistair Cook and introduce tonight's improvised blockbuster. And the title, friends, The Last Laugh.
The last laugh.
The Last Laugh. Mark, I think we should all kill our video except perhaps
Okay,
Mr.
we have
Barrett.
to find out the significance of 7, right?
7
Seven
is
is-
Mark's Yeah, do you
7
want to
is
share
the
that
number
now?
of half steps that make an interval of 2 notes that will be the core of the main theme for the movie.
And we are about to find out how that works. So let's everybody but Mark kill their video. And once Mark has well established that, where did my mouse go? Ah, there it is. Once Mark has well established that, I'll come in and intro the last laugh. Welcome, friends, to Mopco's Summer Blockbuster Series. Tonight we look back with fondness and joy at a little romp of a movie that was once described as being on the edge of suspensefulness, whatever that may mean. Yes, that's right. I'm referring to Bogdanovich Sminentowski's The Last Laugh. It's a personal favorite of mine, and it's one that I'm sure you also have fond memories of, whether it be in the small neighborhood movie theater, or perhaps the drive-in, or maybe at home with a VHS tape. But we've got it, and we're glad you're going to share it with us. Without any further ado, The Last Laugh. Interior, a Woolworth's snack bar, mid-1960s, hot summer day, overhead fan, big lemonade chilling cooler. A tired waitress cleans up after a customer who left a 15-cent tip. We see two people walk into the Woolworths and belly up to the bar.
Hey, Mabel. How's it going today?
Been better. How about you?
I could be better. What about you, Tony?
I have never been better in my entire life.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I guess, is there a special today, Mabe?
Same as every day.
Oh, good. I like consistency. I'll have consistency.
Special?
Yeah, please.
Make it 2. Yeah.
Got it. Be right back.
You know, we do the same thing every day,
Yeah, we do.
and we're utterly predictable. But I'm kind of comfortable with it.
You are.
I am. I don't think of it as a rut or a groove. I think of it as a track.
A track.
Yeah.
Like the kind that you just go round and around and around and
Yeah.
eventually across the finish line.
No. No. I don't want to finish. Because finishing would be new. And I'd have to, like, really dig deep and answer some important questions about the journey. So I just don't want it to end, and I don't want it to vary.
2 usual specials, Sally.
Like that. I never get tired of hearing Mabel tell Sally to get specials. Nobody ever orders anything else, and if they did, I'd probably run out screaming.
I got to admit, it is something you grow accustomed to.
Yeah,
A joy. A tiny joy.
like the
But-
gray of our cubicles.
Or the stain that has always been in the same place on the drop ceiling.
Yeah, some days it's Rasputin, some days it's Jesus, but it's always close enough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. The repetition keeps me from dreaming. I don't want to have any goals, because if I had a goal, my whole life would be out of balance.
There's...
Here you go, fellas.
Oh, thank you, Maeve.
Thank you, Mabel. Hey, I got a question for you.
Okay, shoot.
Do you enjoy the whole routine of this? The day-to-day, the nothing change? Is that...
Okay. That's what I live for. I love seeing the same faces come in here every day in and day out. Everybody orders the same thing because it's the only thing on the menu. And Sally yells at me the same way every time I say I'm ready to leave. What more could I want from life?
The door to the street opens. A tall man in a hat strides in. At first, you can't see his face because of the light behind him.
Is that Vinny? No, that ain't Vinny.
What? Vinny always walks in this time of lunch.
Yeah, but that ain't Vinny.
It's gotta be Vinny.
Look at him, Vinny's a short guy. That's a tall guy. I don't know that guy.
Nobody knew it comes in during lunch.
Wait, maybe it's Vinny on stilts. Hold on, I'll check.
Yeah.
How you doing?
yeah.
How you doing? How you doing? How
Oh,
you
Vinny,
doing? How you doing?
Hey, are you Vinny on stilts?
Sure not.
Okay, it's not Vinny on
As
stilts.
a matter of fact, I'm not from around. What you say, lady? She went away. People have that reaction to me a lot of the time. But
Miss-
that's all right. I wasn't here to talk to her. I was here to talk to you two.
You're in the wrong place, buddy.
Oh, I'm in exactly the right place, and so are you, boy.
That's
I've got something for you.
What?
what?
One for you, and one for you. I don't want you to open them right now. Open them up.
This never happened before.
Open them after I leave.
Yeah, leave. Make it the same. Make things more the same.
I make you uncomfortable, don't I?
What?
You.
I gotta
That's
admit,
right.
we're not used to literally anyone other than the people we already know. So this is a new
So
one
once
for
I'm
us.
out the door, you can open those envelopes, fellas.
Ding-a-ling-ling, ding-a-ling-ling. Is he gone?
No, he's still milking the exit.
Oh
Okay,
no, he's there.
gone.
He's gone.
Oh.
You gonna open your envelope or?
No! I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna hide it underneath my meatloaf. And I'm gonna bury it under these mashed potatoes.
I feel like I have to open mine. I can't hear what he's
shit,
saying.
He's outside the
The
window.
man appears again outside the window, unable to
Listen
be
to
heard.
me. Don't try to avoid it. Don't hide it under your meatloaf. Results could be terrible.
I still hear him. Is he back?
No, he's just shouting through the window.
Oh, God.
Oh, he's gone now.
I got mashed potatoes in my hair.
Exterior, we see the window of the diner as we see the two of them as we zoom out and out before going through glass, this brick and glass building where we see a man observing the two of them through a telescope. My plan has just begun. First, the envelopes, they'll hide them, they'll throw them away. But bit by bit, their lives will be interrupted, put on hold. They'll have to cancel plans. Things can't be the same. People have to realize that life sucks, that not everyone can be happy. We've gotten complacent. We've gotten soft. Look at them below. Squishy little ants ready to be stepped on in any moment. They don't even know. Goliath hangs its feet above them, ready to squash. Humanity must learn to fear again. He zooms his scope out and looks down as we follow the camera back into the interior of the diner.
I'm gonna open it.
All right, I'm gonna get behind this chair while you do it.
I already feel like this is going to be consequential. It's a note. It's just a question printed on it. And it says, "When was the last time you laughed?"
Could you say it a little louder? I couldn't hear you back in the kitchen.
I said it's a note. And all it says is, "When was the last time you laughed?"
We only laugh at the same jokes that we tell at the same time.
I don't even know that I laugh at those anymore.
No, you don't. You never do you?
Can't remember the last time I laughed.
I don't remember you ever laughing.
Well, we usually laugh right at 5:04 when the 5 o'clock whistle goes off at 5:03, because it's funny that it goes off at 5:03 and not 5 o'clock. And so usually right about 5:04, we all have a good laugh.
We go to, instead of going to happy hour, which is too exciting, we all go together to adequate hour. But I don't think he ever laughed.
I don't think I have. I know I must have laughed before. I remember what it feels like in my heart, but I can't remember the last time in my entire life I have ever produced a laugh.
Wow, that sounds worthy of a song.
I know I've been singing my heart's song with a ha and a ha, but it's been oh far too long. When have I laughed? When has it been? When did it end, and when will it begin? I didn't need someone to pop in with a question to throw me into an existential din. When did I laugh? How long? How long? How long has it been?
That was beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Haunting.
We cut back to the man with the telescope who was attended by a lackey.
The narrator needs to be louder.
Oh my goodness! They're stealing the volume. We cut back to the man with the telescope who was attended by a lackey. You
Take
said-
off those sunglasses.
Well, it gets really bright, Boz, and I got my
Don't
regular.
mind the lamps. As he goes over, there's this maze of tubes where we see rats crawling through them, where lights are flashing at random intervals. As you could see rats inside that seem to be like working on creating like siege equipment out of wood chips and things. As there's just all these flashing lights. Look at them. Look at how they're working together. Once they've
I don't
faced
like the-
adversity.
I don't like to watch the rats, Boz. They're creepy. They do stuff that rats should not do.
Yes. It's because they're being forced. Life needs antagonism, Lawrence. It needs it.
Is that rat cleaning a weapon?
It is. Soon they will have black powder technology, Lawrence. Soon they will rise up against me. I have started the ticking clock for my own destruction, Lawrence.
Boss, I think we better get out of here before that happens.
We can, Lawrence, but it'll only be a matter of time before they advance. It's the same that I will do to these people. It's how I will change them, needle them into something better, something greater, something better than we are. Not the soft, squishy potatoes that they are. As he comes up and squeezes Lawrence's face. Look at you, you soft little half-rotten potato. There might as well be eyes and soft spots all over it. But it's not your fault, Lawrence. You haven't been pushed. Have you delivered all the letters, Lawrence?
I did. I delivered them all, and I put on my fancy talk, too, the way you told me to, in my hat, my good hat.
Good, Lawrence. You looked good in that hat, Lawrence. I'm glad you kept it when we went shopping together.
Can I keep it for real? Because
Of course, Lawrence.
I got it right here. I like the hat, boss.
Of course, Lawrence.
Thank you, boss. Thank you. I'd like to leave if that's all right. Maybe I could go to the store and get you something.
No, that's all right, Lawrence. I have a meal to attend.
A meal?
Yes, Lawrence.
Wait a
I
minute.
have to go.
That means you're gonna leave me here with these armed rats?
No, you can go home for the night, Lawrence. You don't have to. The rats.
Thank you. Thank you so much, boss. Okay, I'll be right bright and early, 8:30 tomorrow morning, boss.
See you then, Lawrence. I'll see you then. As he looks over at the rats that are constructing seemingly machinery and objects of destruction, as you see some of them staring out, as Lawrence. Good. Life sucks, little rats. Now that you know. Look at you now. Cut to somewhere not there.
You've got to open your letter. You've got to.
I just realized that I had hidden it under the mashed potatoes, and I ate the lower half of it. But
Guys, do you think I can use the phone? I just got a page, and I need to make a phone call.
A page?
Is there a payphone somewhere around here?
oh, two strangers in the same day. What the hell?
What's a page?
But
I need to make a phone call. Is there a phone?
Oh, yes, the payphone. Just around the corner where it always is.
All right. Thanks. I appreciate it.
No one ever uses it.
Thanks for getting rid of him, Tony.
Hey, it's no trouble. I'm going through a bit of an existential crisis right now, but it's no trouble.
Oh my god.
But wait, you never had an existential crisis in here before, Tony.
No.
Well, it's just thinking about the last time I laughed and being able to not think about the last time I laughed. It's got me thinking about a lot of other things about my life, and it's got me taking stock of whether or not I really am happy, and what exactly it is I'm doing. And
You gotta slow down. Can I get you some lemon meringue pie or some chocolate pudding or something?
that's the dessert I have every single day, isn't it? Lemon meringue pie and chocolate pudding and something.
That's right. That's right. Come back to us, Pony.
What's the something? I've never asked what the something is. What do you put?
Don't ask those
What do you put in my pudding?
Pony, no. You
What-
got it wrong. Just question, what's something? Or something better. Or some such thing. Oh, what's happening?
At that moment, ding, 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 the bell rings, and we see a cloaked black figure turn, like all black vinyl and these tiny little round black glasses that turns.
I gotta go put a cup of coffee on.
He slowly walks over with heavy boot steps, a little cane in one hand with an intricate handle as he cocoon king walks over to the table. Hello. I saw you, my little friend, as he extends his little finger to poke his Sam's nose. That feeling that you just had, how did it feel?
Terrible, I'm still having it.
Yes. Does it make you want to do things?
Oh, it makes me want to do so many things, but I don't know which things.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know which things anymore.
Oh. Have you seen your vehicle lately?
My vehicle?
Your means of conveyance?
Yes. I saw it before I came in to...
Have you?
Didn't I?
Where is it now?
It should be parked right outside. It
It
should...
shouldn't it? If the
I gotta go.
universe was constant and the same, it would. But it would take some act of chaos, some bit of entropy, to suddenly make your car not be in the place that just was.
Where's my car? Can't see it out the window.
You'll have to do something about it, won't you?
Do something about... I have to go. I have to go.
Yes. Yes, you do.
He exits out of the room.
We hear the strange straining of this vinyl cloak as he sits down in the booth across from him. How's your tummy feeling?
I don't know. I mean, I ate the same thing I ate every day, except for I ate a half of a letter I've never eaten before.
Yes. It's a lot of cellulose, isn't it? That will do something. It will change things, won't it? Things won't be so regular.
But I'm always regular. I always have my 5:30 p.m. BM. My PM BM.
Oh. Well, perhaps one should plan for things to be different. This afternoon. Or later tomorrow morning, I guess. Damn it, I rehearsed this. Damn it.
The camera zooms in farther and farther and farther on the odd man's bespectacled face, one eyebrow raised, until it ceases to be a face at all, but an abstract set of shapes that dissolves into a long, surreal hall, down which Tony runs, seeking his car. Behind him, Joe looks from one side of the tunnel to the other. Then Tony sees it. His car, formerly a regular Chevy, now transformed into a puce and chartreuse and aqua, either masterpiece or nightmare, with flowers growing out of the top and weird bulbous shapes protruding from odd parts of the body. The wheels seem more triangular than round, and yet round as well. The steering wheel is a large mushroom, and the grill of the car reminds you of the face of a cat. He touches the car and smells vanilla.
Wait, I wish this narrator would speak up.
He touches the car and smells vanilla and chocolate and other wonderful odors.
So beautiful. And so horrible. But so beautiful. And I love it.
He licks the car. And licks it again. In the background, we see Joe, both horrified and fascinated at the same time. Tony looks in the rearview mirror of the car and sees Joe behind him and gives him a, "Hey, don't knock it till you tried it" look.
Tony, you ain't never licked a car before.
I ain't never done a lot of things in a long time. Or ever.
Doesn't seem right.
I remembered the last time I laughed just now. When I licked this car.
We shouldn't go remembering things.
I blocked it out because, well, part of it was so embarrassing. But another part of it was so joyful in a laugh. You see, I'd accidentally, and I mean real accidentally, broken the window on another guy's car. And he chased me. Oh, did he chase me. Right into the bathroom of a Howard Johnson's. There I was.
It echoes like a flashback.
Oh, it was.
You're flashing back, Tony.
I'm flashing back.
Pick up the clam roll.
We see aspects of Tony's day. The token amount of time he spent at something that passes for a job, and his many long hours in the Woolworths snack bar. His looking around for anything at all that's different and finding nothing. The bored yet somehow friendly faces of his acquaintances, Tony and Mabel, flash by in sort of sepia-toned blandness. And the odd stranger.
Oh no. Whose window was that? Whose window did I just smash? Don't come near me.
Hey, who broke my car?
Don't come near me.
Alright, when I'm done with you, come back here.
Tony is once again on an all-too-real American street, running away from a loud and ranged man who looks oddly like Joe, but yet doesn't look like Joe.
I'm big and angry and somewhat familiar. Get back here.
He runs around the corner and bumps squarely into the man with the steampunk goggle-type glasses and the rubber S&M outfit.
Listen, I gotta hide somewhere. Is there like some kind of maybe a restaurant chain somewhere that is both familiar and yet someplace no one would think to look for me? you strangely dressed man.
You're looking for safety?
Yes.
Oh, there is no safety for you now. You have broken the norm. You've become abnormal.
No, I can't. I can't become abnormal. Oh, what's the most normal thing I
You
can see?
can't decide if you are. They are the ones who decide it. It's already too late. The only thing you can do is do more.
I must hide. I must. In a Howard Johnson's. Right there, Howard Johnson's.
Yes, there is a Hojo's there. What will you do about it?
And there I was chased. I was chased into that Howard Johnson's. I remember now. I was chased there. Chased into the
Oh,
midst-
you still need me here? I thought you were going there. You're just having another flashback.
Oh, this is the flashback.
Oh, then I'll stay.
How are you in my flashback?
I've chosen to be. I can show you how.
You're taking me along this flashback. It's not just a natural flashback, it's like a ghost of Christmas past, but strangeness past.
It's a flashback I'm having of your flashback that you're in. You're in my flashback.
Take me to the Howard Johnson's bathroom and where I'm being chased. Please.
I will, lickety split.
Like some caviar.
Is there a phone in this flashback somewhere? I just got a page.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
if you leave the bathroom stall here, you go out into the lobby, just across from where you would check in. I can't think of what that's called at the moment. The check-in desk?
Okay. All right.
Reception?
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep, you've got it. I probably over-explained it to him, didn't I?
Is this an open flashback to other people just get to walk in and out?
It might be.
Howard Johnson's, would you like the borscht?
I don't know if I'd like the borscht. I didn't order the borscht back then.
Hold on, I'm getting too much interference. Hold on. He slams his cane down into the ground, and all these strange characters are dispersed as we're back into the Howard Johnson's bathroom, just as Tony remembers it.
Yes. This is what it was like.
Yes.
I was here and I was in a panic and I was running and I hid in the one stall. But he found me in there, so I climbed over to the next stall.
Right.
And he found me in there, and then I climbed over to the next stall.
And
And
it
I
was
fell
just
in.
so stressful. But then
I fell in.
I'll find you eventually!
you fell in, and then what happened? What
He
did you
opened
do?
it. He opened it, and I froze, and he saw me there, so pitiful, and
Yes.
so weak, and so wet in a bathroom stall, and then he laughed.
Hey, look at you! You're soggy like Rice Krispies that can't even snap, crackle, and pop. No, snap, crackle, and poop. Hey, everybody, look! It's snap,
Yes.
crackle, and poop.
He was
laughed.
very good on the spot, wasn't he?
And then
Very
I-
good with coming up with slangs, things that would stick to a young man throughout his life.
I laughed.
Yes.
I
Hey.
laughed. It was just so embarrassing, but so different that I couldn't help but laugh.
Yes. The absurdity of it.
We shared a moment. I'm not even angry anymore.
Ah,
Let me buy you a drink.
why not?
Yes. And then you enjoyed that warm Labatt in that hotel restaurant. Your butt wet with toilet water.
Remember it.
That was the last interesting thing that had ever happened to you, Tony. Look at you now.
I haven't laughed since. I'm back at my car.
Yes. Sorry, there wasn't much of a transition out of my flashback of your flashback.
No, I understand. It's just... Joe! Where'd Joe go? Is he...
He's gone back to his routine. He's standing Well, he was standing, and then he sat because he eventually decided to sit because it would be too weird back in your old booth.
So wait, he's doing something.
Pretending you're still there, having half a conversation.
But he's
We cut to the restaurant where Joe is desperately trying to have his routine. Yeah, I know, but we never, ever order anything else, Tony. Right, Mabel?
That's right, Joe.
Look at Tony when you talk. Look at him, like you do.
Here are your 2 specials. You want me to put the other one on the other side of the...
Put it in front of Tony.
Okay, here you go, Tony.
That's right, Tony. They never win, but it's because the new owner of the team hired a bad coach again. Ha ha!
No. You can't keep this up.
No! Stop it! It's gonna be the same!
No, I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you keep pretending that Tony's there when he's not. He's gone, Joe. He's gone, and I don't think he's ever coming back.
Say that! Don't say that! We can make things back the way they were! We can make things be the same!
Maybe we don't want them to be the same. Maybe they could be a little different from now on.
We suddenly cut to an airport in a tropical country where the former lackey has just landed and is explaining to the woman at the counter that he's here because, well, see, my boss was training these rats to use weapons up north in the US of A, and, well, he paid very well, so I cashed in everything I owned, and I just came here, ma'am, because those rats are scary, and I don't like to be scared. By the way, that's an amazing floor mat you're standing on. Is that the high density polypropylene?
Well, yes, it is.
That's a wonderful thing because it reduces fatigue by 360%. Were you aware of that?
I'm sorry, I'm having a little bit of difficulty hearing you.
I couldn't quite hear you, but your overall appearance is wonderful.
Thank you. I was saying that most people don't know so much about floor mats as you.
Well, I sort of love floor mats, ma'am, and I also love big fluffy hats and tropical countries. Do you say, I don't want to be too forward, but could I buy you a drink?
Right. Yes. I'll have vodka straight up.
They turn and
So
walk away.
On the floor mat.
What was that, ma'am? I'm a little hard of hearing.
Here on the floor mat.
Oh, very good. Yes, very good. Very good indeed. Back to the reality that Tony faces.
My whole life. My whole life. It's different now. This is my car. And I lick it every day, not in like a routine way, because the flavor's different every time. Yes.
Tony feels a strange sensation in his chest and his throat and around his lips. His lips seem to want to curl upward, and a sound seems to want to bubble forth from deep within him. He doesn't quite recognize it, and yet it's a good feeling.
I want to be happy. I want to be different and happy. I want to laugh. I want to cackle. I want to chortle. I want to want to laugh. I can't keep this to myself. I gotta stop by the old joint one more time. Are those rats in the middle of the road? What are they holding?
We see in the middle of the road, wrapped up in rope, these rats, which are all wearing what look like military garments that they've made themselves, and are wheeling in this very intricate, kind of like that thing that transports the rockets over in Cape Canaveral, those big like crawling things, and moving him across the road as we see the spectacled character sort of being taken across. Hello, Tony. They've done it.
Done what? Is this something you were working on as a side project?
That's right. Look at them. Look at them, Tony. Look how advanced they are.
Good
they have
for
a
them.
society now. I have violated their laws, Lawrence. They're taking me to a military tribunal, Lawrence.
Who's Lawrence?
I'm just speaking to him. I don't miss him at all. Wherever he's gone, Lawrence. Can't you see, Lawrence? Tony, I'm glad that you're still passing by because your uneven-wheeled car cannot go very fast.
I didn't want to run over the mice, too. It's a combination of factors. But yes, that is also true as well about the uneven, yes.
Good. Well, I'm off to the Rat Hag.
They're trying you for crimes against mice?
That's right.
Rats? Mice
They've
rats?
advanced so far, they've decided not to just execute me, but to try me and imprison me for life. Do you see what I've done? With my villainous ways, I've created good things, Tony. Tony, do you see?
I do.
As the little thing is taking him off toward the building, where as he looks up toward the glass and brick building, you can see twinkling lights of a rat city inside that they are wheeling him back toward.
I've gotta get to the diner. The Woolworths. I gotta get to the Woolworths diner, the counter.
We cut to a junkyard where Joe has made a facsimile of the diner out of old tires and logs and garbage. And he's made a mannequin with a rusty bucket and old rags to look like Mabel, and a pile of newspapers where his friend Tony should be sitting. Things are the same. Just you and me. And that's not crickets in the background. It's the usual music. Isn't that right, Mabel? Bucket Mabel? That's right, Bucket Mabel. I'll have the special. I'll have the special. I tried to keep it the same, but somehow it's become different. It's different.
Joe, is that you?
Tony! I'm full of despair and I'm imagining you came back! Oh, but you're the best hallucination a guy ever had! Give me a hug! I never hugged you before.
Yeah, you didn't. And I gotta tell you, having been subjected to lots of hallucinations recently and some things that made me question reality, I gotta share what I'm feeling. I gotta share it, Joe. Joe, do you still have that half an envelope? You ate like half of it?
Yeah, I read the top half, but... well, I ate the bottom half.
What's the top half say, Joe?
It says, all you have to do to adjust, to change, and embrace the you that you need to be is to...
Hey, Joe?
From seemingly out of the blue, the voice of Mabel. Not the Bucket Mabel, but the real Mabel, with a lot of echo on it, comes through with one word. Laugh.
Laugh. Laugh.
Joe and Tony look at each other. Their eyes meet. First confusion, then some sort of knowing, then agreement, and then it starts.
Oh my God! It's like the old man said at that scene in the zoo with the guy that had the balloons that couldn't stay on the ground. Ah! That was pivotal in my change. Oh my God! I didn't realize it.
Did I miss that? Was I not there for that?
Yeah.
The camera
No, you
pans out. The camera pans out. We see the two old friends laughing together. We see somehow magically Bucket Mabel has become real Mabel, and she is joining in the laughter, and the camera continues to zoom out. They're surrounded by a platoon of happy, yes, joyful, military guerrilla-style rats.
We're all gonna die.
With a strange leader. The camera goes farther and farther out. We see a suburban road and then a city road, and all along it are people who are smiling, people who are laughing, people who are rolling on the ground with laughter. And the camera goes into the face of one sort of odd, punk-looking guy, whose face at first is like stone, but then becomes the face of a happy human. He arrives right there on camera, right in front of our very eyes. There he is. And the credits roll. Well, thank you so much for joining us on Mopco Summer Blockbuster Redux. Yes, indeed, that
Very
was absolutely
blockbuster.
one of my favorites, and we are gifted tonight because we have managed to assemble just about the whole cast. Almost.
Yes.
There is Sam Gorenstein, who played Tony, and Alex Timmis, who played
Dr. Villain.
Dr. Villain. Matthew
I like
Brom.
that-
Matthew Brom had a fascinating character turn as the man looking for a phone with the first prototype pager.
Did he ever find the phone booth? That's what I.
Well,
That's
he
Yeah, I always found the phone booth.
in the zoo scene with the old man and the balloon guy. He was
Right.
He made the call.
right
Don't
there.
you remember?
Yes.
You know what? I think that ended up on the cutting room floor.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, we were gonna
It doesn't make sense without
Confession,
him.
yeah.
Well, then what's the point of me then look like an idiot looking for a phone twice?
Yeah.
They cut
No,
my
no, because that was another thing that was actually in the original script, which we did on Earth. His mother was trying to get him to pick up some eggs on the way home.
Yeah, but that scene wasn't in either.
No, it was unfortunate that both of those really critical scenes, as did the restroom chase, that also got cut, which was unfortunate. But
Well,
I think they wanted to keep it under 2 hours.
well, and it was a budgetary
There was
thing
a
too.
rest.
I mean,
He
this-
chased him
this
over and
movie,
under the stalls in the bathroom. There was a bathroom chase.
Oh no, the other bathroom chase.
Oh, the second bathroom chase got cut.
Yes.
Oh.
So
this
It was
is
an endless. It was an endless bathroom. It required a lot of mirror special effects, and
well, we the phone guy, after he told me he was my father, and we went and met my mom, and then Mabel and Tony got married.
Oh yeah.
After that,
Really
They-
should have included
they
those
should have
parts.
put together bathroom.
there was also
All
a
right, don't go to the
fascinating
premiere.
subplot that did not make it to the final cut. Three of the rats were attempting to get a tiny, tiny, tiny little rat paw wristband to throw it into the fire at the dump. And they were on quite the adventure, all the while it was parallel to everything that we saw in the final cut of the movie.
I remember reading that in the original script. I was almost jealous I wasn't in those scenes.
Yeah.
Well, this is the kind of thing that happens. They realized at that point they really had two movies, so they made the one that they figured was important.
Yeah, but you know, guys, I'm a little bit worried that with all of these amazing scenes cut, that the final film maybe doesn't make a lot of sense.
Oh,
I mean, it doesn't make it to 90 minutes. It's not a. I don't think it's a feature film.
No.
You
I'm a
know,
little worried that it doesn't hold together without.
I'm just mad because I look like an idiot looking for a phone for no reason.
you know,
You cut my scenes to tie it together. I'm just some chump who needs a phone.
Well,
I
yeah,
will
but
say, I will say this: the moment you walked in looking for that phone, I felt the magnetic energy of your
Thank you.
performance.
Thank you.
To the
Yes.
extent that there was
Thank you.
character within the first line of your dialogue, and if the rest of it, if it was just that one line, even.
Yeah.
So if I don't deliver the eggs, does mom even make the birthday cake?
no.
well, at least when you revealed that you're my dad, we have a purpose for you, and the impetus is there for me to change.
That made it, didn't it? Me being his dad?
Yeah,
Did that get cut too?
I mean, it doesn't make sense.
Well,
Motherfucker!
They
There
thought
was,
the flashback was too long.
there was an even lower budget sequel.
Lower than that.
Yeah, The Last Laugh 2. It was filmed mostly on the Lower East Side of Manhattan with a 16mm camera. And do you remember the flashlights that had the square batteries inside that you held like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty much the whole lighting rig. It was shown at some festivals. That's about as far as it went.
Alex, you too young for those flashlights?
Flashlights. Which
The
flashlights?
square battery flashlights? You looked confused.
Oh no, it was my partner was off camera, sort of doing a charades to indicate that in the rewatching of Breaking Bad, she got into the scene where Jesse Plemons' character murders a small boy.
Oh, I thought that got cut too.
No,
I guess they got back in.
I'm really concerned because
See, you can't cut the good stuff and have a hit. Breaking Bad doesn't cut the good stuff.
nope.
no, they don't. And how come the actor that played Howard Smithington, the muffler, the door-to-door muffler salesman, why isn't Barry here in the after the talk?
Where is Barry?
It was all,
Yeah, what happened to Barry?
They didn't even invite him to the premiere.
Barry sent regrets. He did send regrets.
Oh,
He's in rehab.
Oh, again.
Oh, Michael, we were supposed to say it was a union thing. You weren't supposed to.
Yeah. That's insensitive.
He's visiting relatives in
Get
the
it.
union.
I would.
If he doesn't kick that Skittles habit, it's going to ruin his teeth. It's just he's got to do it.
You're making it worse, though. You're digging the hole worse.
I know it. It's really bad. Hey, the original score for this movie, there was some controversy. A lot of people thought that Dave Brubeck had a great deal to do with it, but that was proven to be a rumor. Mark, can you shed any light on the score?
It would that controversy was just the result of someone's naivete about intellectual property. You can't copyright a time signature.
There you go.
That's actually one of the first films.
It was a whole lot of nothing. It was just.
That's
I
Really?
think that ends up being the title of the movie in the foreign release. I think it translates into
You can't copyright a time signature. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Of course, a lot of that translation is suspect, given the translation team who actually didn't speak English.
But at least the album had the song from the title that you can't copyright.
Yes, that's true.
I'm saying.
That's true.
I love that song.
Yeah.
I gotta I gotta tell you, this movie. I think during award season it'll make a message, even if it doesn't get nominated.
This movie had heart.
Yeah.
It'll make people think.
You know, a lot of those movies that get nominated don't really have heart.
Look,
you know,
a lot of the movies that get nominated, the fix is in from the beginning. It's not what you know, it's who you know. This
I
movie.
think it's actually better not to be nominated because, you know, if we're nominated, then I would be questioning how much heart the movie really had.
There you are. You know, I wouldn't want to see this movie nominated. It would cheapen a beautiful thing.
Oh.
Well, I actually have to go. I have a Zoom meet and greet with a couple industry people.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
You got a campaign, man.
Really?
You got a campaign.
Yeah, okay.
You got to play the game.
All right.
Sorry.
Okay, fine. We know where you stand.
This is
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Oh.
Say hi to Aggie and Jed, would you?
I will.
Tell
I
them-
honestly will. I will.
Yeah, and would you tell them
should.
that I am not offended that I wasn't
You don't
invited?
do enough of this?
Tell them I don't hold them. I don't take it personally. Would you tell them that for me, please?
Okay, I will.
Yeah.
I will.
And I'm returning the rug.
Well, that's your choice. It's a nice rug. So
Love you,
but
man.
It wasn't sent in malice.
Love you.
So, but I gotta put on an actual thing because I gotta.
Love you.
I gotta
Yeah.
think.
Oh, an actual thing for the important people.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Later. We'll go later.
That's,
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's-
go. I'm gonna
no,
go.
that's fine. That's
gotta-
fine. So,
I gotta tell you. Though. I did just see it. The very thing we'd all been hoping they might use us to campaign for. I found the
you did, huh?
the poster.
Oh, let's see it.
Oh gosh. They just sent it to me.
The GoFundMe to get it printed and released finally.
So they are campaigning for us a little bit. The studio cares enough to campaign, but let me just show you. I'll give you a look at it.
Beautiful.
One moment.
Yeah. Can you? Are you allowed? You're set up. Share your screen. I hope you are.
No, I think Alex is trying to get nominated and he's going to ruin everything.
There it is. There it is.
Oh
That's right.
yeah, that was it.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember that so well. A lot of that open space was for autographs. They planned that very wisely.
Yeah.
It's for their awards, all the awards, you know, like and the critics' praise was supposed to be there.
The foreign press awards, the ones that really matter.
Well, you know, I hate the fact, but the fact remains. We are just about out of time, and some of us have decided that they were out of time because they had someplace more important to be. But I don't hold a grudge, ever.
You can't copyright a time signature, Mike.
No, you can't. So for the Mopco and for all my friends from the original cast of The Last Laugh, I'm Michael Burns saying, hey, it's been a blockbuster of a time.
If you're a member of the guild, please vote for me. Please.
Best
supporting
don't
actor,
you
please,
dare!
Please.
Really?
See, I told you. It's going to
Oh
ruin
my
everything.
God.
Well, fuck, I'm
Why?
gonna push myself too on the way out.
You are, huh?
Copyright a time signature. It's a thing we all own.
Okay, everybody can get their
Not
own
a
dig
thing
into
that
That's
you
fine.
can't call mine or yours. It
Hey.
is open source.
There's a pool
This
party.
is
I think we can all get in if we just show up and just pretend like we're supposed to be there.
yeah.
I'm gonna go take a long bath and cry
You guys
myself
go ahead.
to sleep.
I'm still an artist. I still have some. Oh yeah, you too. Go ahead. Fine. Hey, this has been Summer Blockbuster Past. I'm your host, Michael Burns. These kids are absolutely wonderful. Bring us home, Mark Merritt. All right. Till next time. Bye bye.